Hello everybody, this is Spiritually Awakened Princess, and I am going to talk about my first deck of tarot cards, okay? This is the Easy Tarot. I'm going to have a link to the Easy Tarot below the video so you guys could either buy it, and this is a great substitute for the actual Rider-Waite Tarot, okay? I hope I said it right. Anyways, I'm going to tell you a little bit of my experience with these cards. And it's almost kind of similar to what I was talking about in the other video. I don't know if you've seen it, but hopefully you will catch it too. I might have the little video up at the end so you can look at that video as well about my spiritual awakening, because this had a lot to do with it and I was freaking out about it. So let me tell you the story, okay? As soon as I got these cards from Amazon, by the way, I don't remember how much it is, but as soon as I put the link there, you will know how much it is. And I was freaking out because I was extremely cold. I thought I let the demons, the spirits, and everything else out. I even thought like a Wiccan or a witch or something got to these cards and cursed it. That's how bad it was. But of course, I went to a psychic website called Oranum, O-R-A-N-U-M. I'm on that too as well, but I kind of stopped because I like doing things on my own, and plus I get more money on my own. But that's besides the point. So I was asking around these different psychics and mediums and stuff like that about tarot cards in particular. And I finally got to one. That's a twin flame expert. I think that's what she's called on there too. And she has videos as well on here. I might leave a link to it if I can find it. And you guys definitely should check her out if you're into the whole twin flame situation. She loves talking about it and she's always on point. So yeah, I might leave it on the bottom. She used to give me readings and stuff like that, and accurate every single time, believe me. Okay, I had to pull a Trump there, believe me. Anyway, back to the story. So I was asking different psychics, of course, with different answers. One person was saying, why are you messing with tarot cards if you don't even know like the abilities of like what would happen, and you're gonna open the demon world and all that stuff. So I was freaking out. Next person was saying like, oh, there's some person with a tall top hat that's following you in your room and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the heck? I'm freaking out because after I pretty much opened these cards, I had a rush of cold air just following me everywhere for about 2 weeks. And on top of that, I was having these high, like weird vibrations, and I didn't know they were vibrations at the time because I thought it was just somebody like touching me, and like, it was like doing some weird jiggly, touches. Almost like, I guess if there's like a big tarantula just like walking all over you or something like that. It kind of felt like that, but it was under my muscles. So I was freaking out and I didn't know what it was at the time. But apparently it was a spiritual awakening. Little did I know at the time, because I didn't even know what a spiritual awakening was. So back to, rewind it. I asked the twin flame expert because I usually get readings from her and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, so what's going on with my situation? And these cards, for some reason they were giving me, they were not bad cards, let's be honest, not bad at all. But I was freaking out, of course, because of the cold air and everything else that was happening. So she was like, the same thing happened to me. It happened to me when I opened my abilities up, becoming a psychic and everything like that. And she said that sometimes even when she goes outside on a summer day, she's cold as what, and she's like chilly, and people are looking at her crazy because, she's trying to wear like a sweater or a jacket or something outside because of these spiritual awakenings. And I'm like, what is going on here? At the time, she didn't say it was a spiritual awakening, but she said it's like a level up. So I was like, oh, okay, level up. But later on, I found out I was having those spiritual awakenings after good research. But yeah, I really thank her for letting me know what was happening, because I truly thought I opened the doors to Satan's, you know, playground, pretty much. But definitely give these cards a chance. I probably scared you guys now, but give these cards a chance, and you know, as soon as you get them, you feel a nice level up if it's really your true calling. Now, a good way to clean the cards, by the way, a good way to clean them is tap twice on the top and once at the bottom with your thumbs, okay? So tap twice on the top and then once at the bottom. Or you could line these up about, I think it's 7 or 8 in the row. And you keep doing that until you run out of cards, okay? So you have to have a huge area to do this on, okay? And then after that, you put them all back together. And that's one way of cleaning it. Another way, you could use salt. If you're like really like into that ritual type of stuff, definitely use salt. I wouldn't, maybe just buy the cards. I don't know if I want to mix salt into the cards. Definitely buy it. And maybe just like in a bowl or something. You could put the cards on top of it. It should be fine. One last thing, as far as the cards go, if you want to cleanse them, if you feel like, you know, the cards might, you know, bring some crazy demons out, which, you know, as long as you don't believe in that type of thing, like the witchery and the demons and the satanic stuff, then you're good. I mean, if you don't believe in it, it's not going to come around you anyway. Now, if you do believe in it and you start getting scared, then that's a whole nother ball game. You will just start getting paranoid, and these cards are not going to help you. It's just probably going to, you know, make everything go down for you. So I recommend that you have an open mind when it comes to tarot cards. Any cards that you get, you don't have to get these kind. I recommend for all people that are definitely just starting, you should get the Rider-Waite. There's a few versions of those, but the bigger the better. So you'd be able to, like, you know, see it, imagine something. You can even come up with things. Like you could see the picture there. And I don't recommend coming up with things all the time because you might end up not connecting with the person you're doing a reading for. Practice makes perfect. There's a lot of videos on how to read tarot cards and what each card means. So look those up. I'm not going to have those in the subscription or the under the video. That's a subscription. Under the video, okay? And that's my little story about my tarot cards. Definitely don't be afraid of tarot cards. They're not attached to demons, or unless you're messing with somebody that is very much attached to a demon or, you know, like all that witchery crazy stuff and satanic type of stuff. Be careful. I always bought my own cards. I never had them as a gift from somebody else, and that's probably a good thing to do. The only reason I say that is because, like, as soon as you get it from a gift from somebody else, then more than likely their energy is already on it. So you don't want to deal with that in the first place. Buy your own cards. Don't be afraid of it. A lot of people say that you are supposed to be gifted the cards. It doesn't matter. Let's be honest. It does not matter. Okay? All right. So I hope you guys subscribe and keep on checking out my channel. Love and light. Bye.